You've got ideas for video games, and we want to criticize them.
That's so stupid!
I love it.
This is And For That Reason. This week's pitch comes to us from Warren Blythe.
Good evening, allies.
Good evening.
Warren Blythe here, from the Solid Fuel Studio Labs. Tonight I'd like to talk to you about everyone's favorite games, Match 3 games. You love them, I love them, they basically print money, and they bring joy to children everywhere. But what's missing? Real human drama. That's what's missing. And to solve this problem, I propose turning our eyes to Hollywood. Think back on the previous years. What was the most gut-churning, emotional kick in the nuts that you saw in theaters? And that could be tied into a Match 3 game. Surely you're thinking Match 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, but that's too obvious and it's been merchandised to hell. No, what I'm talking about is the most creative insight into the human soul in the last 10 years, and you're already thinking of it, the human centipede. Can you picture it? Say we throw an E in there and call it the humane centipede, then we don't have to worry about legal issues. Phase 1, pick your party. We tie into all the social media you're currently using so you can invite all your friends to this ingenious game. Second phase, 3D representations of everyone milling around in your little drama house, and you get to stitchin'. Phase 3, finally, of course your pathetic lonely creation kills you and is unleashed in your house. So, we switch perspective to the first cop who arrives on the scene who has to put this thing out of its misery. Bang, bang, bang! Classic arcade game nostalgia achieved. I think we can start printing money on this one. So what do you think, allies? Are you in?
I loved the video. I thought it showed a lot of energy, a lot of guts, a lot of pluck. No pun intended. I was actually surprised by the human centipede angle, because as soon as he said, we're all thinking the same thing, I of course was thinking Mulan. Not Moana, Mulan. Because, I mean, who wouldn't want a Match 3 game where you're pretending to be a man in ancient Japan?
I do believe Mulan is outside of 10 years.
Shit. I made millions on Mulan.
But there is a live-action remake coming out, though.
There it is.
Yes, of
There
course.
it is. Regardless, the human centipede angle is a shocking and exciting one. I like he covered our butts for us with the humane centipede.
Which we should call it from now on.
For sure,
Yes.
the humane centipede.
Yes.
And I definitely think that you can get maybe PETA involved, or the Humane Society. I mean, that one prints itself. Because it's cruelty to humans and not animals. Which of course we all know sells like gangbusters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting. Okay, now I'm confused, because when he said the movie that we're all thinking of, I of course was figuring 9 Lives with Kevin Spacey. And so then I got the kind of human to animal vibe. So when he said human centipede, which I personally have not seen and I'm not familiar with, but I'm getting the vibe that like a human is turned into a small centipede.
It's like the Hungry
And then therefore
Caterpillar.
kind of like a Pixar sense.
I gotta stop you
goes
right
through
there.
the
Again, I
centipede
gotta
world.
stop you right there. There is one man I asked you to never bring up, and you had to do it again. You always find it a way to bring it back to Spacey, don't you?
That's true, he did ask you not to bring up Kevin Spacey.
It's a good film.
Let it go.
Not anymore.
Let them all go.
Yeah.
Look, I love the idea. Kids are into it. And I'm all about making green, making cash. And this is a cash cow. We can tie this game into every movie that comes out from here to the next 20 years. We can make sequels, which is basically the exact same game, just with a 2 on the end, or a 3, or a 4. This is a genius idea, and there's money on the table. There's a lot of money on the table with this, and for that reason, I'm in. So, y'all know the one thing I hate in the world more than anything: bugs.
hate bugs, but I'm so into the idea of shooting these slimy creatures. Especially when it turns to that really like David Cage thing at the end where you're the detective and going through and asking the witnesses about the bugs and everything. I think that's a dynamite idea. And when they tie Mulan into it,
It's gonna be amazing.
like I love working with Disney.
Yeah.
We're gonna be rich. Like how much did you make on Mulan originally? The
Millions.
animated- Millions? Billions now, Ian. This is
Yeah.
a $1 billion franchise. For that reason, I'm in.
There's something I'm always harping on with my investment clients, and I say to them, I say perspective, okay? Think outside your own perspective. And this game not only switches perspective halfway through from the match 3 into the first-person detective noir kind of vibe, not only that, but inherent in the nature of a human centipede, you have at least 5, 6, 12, 15 different perspectives inherent in the beast itself. And to me, that is the secret spice of making money. It comes in through dividends. And for that reason, I'm in.
I'll tell you a secret to making money. Keep it simple. I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing
Get outta
multiple
here,
mobile
Brandon.
games.
Get outta here.
I mean,
Come
this is a mobile game, is it not? We're talking friends, we're talking Facebook integration, we're talking online modes. And I'm seeing, you know, the acquisition of people to participate in the Centipede project, which I'm still really not wrapping my head around how all of this works.
Well, if you've seen the movie.
We have our I'm out there making money. I'm not spending money on movies, Huber. Okay, so. Then we have detective elements, we have shooting elements. You know, I've just kind of like pick a game and work with it here. So I think we could have multiple games potentially, but as it stands right now, I think it's a little too complex for its own good. For that reason, I'm out.
Now, I find this game grotesque. The idea of stitching your friends' mouths to your friends' buttholes is offensive to me.
Is that
What's wrong with that?
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with that?
That is disgusting.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm in.
He's in. We got him.
I understand the idea more than these bozos, so I'm talking to you directly. We go 60-40, you have full creative control, and you use my business savvy, because I made a few million back on the mobile Pocahontas tie-in, as well as the Beauty and the Beast
You gouged
tie-in.
me on
Are you trying to cut Ian out?
I'm cutting all of you
You're trying
out.
to gouge me again.
Cutting
Tell you
all of
what.
them out.
Tell you what.
70-30 final offer.
Tell you what. A little bit of creative control. I'll go 80-20 with you. You're the 80. And we'll get blockchain in on this. Blockchain technology, huge right now. Cryptocurrency.
We don't need blockchain. It's a risk. That is an absolute risk.
It's inherently unrisky.
80-20,
It's blockchain.
no blockchain.
Let me stop you two right here, because when I look at that green Carmen Sandiego, I just want her game. You know, I don't need this.
That's
mess.
what I was trying to say before.
And for that reason, I'm out. You can have it. Have
Good.
your fight.
We don't need
All right,
you.
fine.
90-10. What? I got Kevin Spacey in my Rolodex. We'll talk.
Damn it,
He
Jones.
was already out. You don't
already
want
out.
this
You don't want
wishy-washy
this
in and out.
flip-flopper.
All right.
He's a flip-flopper.
Okay. We'll
We'll
team
go in
up.
on together.
We'll team up.
We'll get the blockchain. We'll get the cryptocurrencies
I'm gonna have to
involved.
call you out on the blockchain now.
Blockchain is inherently secure.
We'll talk about the blockchain.
We'll figure out the blockchain later.
But we're in. We're in on
We're in.
this.
We're in.
Okay.
60-40?
60-40.
60-40.
60-40 us.
Yeah.
30-30. 40. So you're
We're
still
in.
coming out on top.
Yeah.
Tell you what. I get 10% of the company, you get the rest 90. I'll let you do your thing. I believe in this project. Get these two jokers out of here. Forget about them. If you want to make money, call me.
He doesn't understand blockchain. That's our deal. That's the deal.
That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
Epic team up.
Yeah.
Nebulous 90-10.
Jolly
No
cooperation.
blockchain.
If you want to be somebody, come to me.
Humane Centipede is the future.
Are you texting him right now, Jones?
Oh, we not? Is that? I'm sorry.
Brent!
He texted me. I was just replying.
He texted.
Wow. Well, Lauren, it looks like you have 4 choices, or 3, I guess, if you were in Ian.
Steve, yeah, give me Steve.
Is it Steve Steves?
My lawyer.
No.
Yes.
My lawyer.
Yeah.
Jones is undercutting us.
Have him draft the documents.
Draft up the documents. Yeah, the 60-40 Huber with the blockchain.
Yep. All right, we'll do the blockchain.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I'll call Steve after this.
All right, cool. We'll see how it goes, Jones.
Yep.
Well, Warren, you've got 4 ins and 1 out. A regular investor centipede. And until next week, this was And For That Reason.
Oh, man.
What?
I got jury duty. Now I have to call my stupid clone.
Ugh, I hate when I have to do that.
Yeah, jury duty. No, shut up. I tell you what to do.